Hi Gemini, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of March 21st to the 27th, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. And I do want to remind you, as always, this is general, so just take what resonates. But I want to thank you in advance for your likes, comments, and subscriptions if you haven't done so already. And to book a personal reading with myself, just reach out via email. Everything you need is down below in the description box. And remember to stick with me till the very end of the reading to get an answer to your yes or no question. So just think of it along the way. The overall message I channeled for you received from Spirit for your week: attracting what you want. Attracting what you want. And the song that Spirit chose to speak upon your week on shuffle, you got Promiscuous by Nelly Furtado. Promiscuous. I'll leave that down below in the description box for you to utilize. As I struggle. And let's begin by pulling several messages from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. And let's do some shuffling. A push to bring your ideas to life and to use your mind wisely. These definitely coincide, but let's see what we get for you. For my lovely Geminis to begin for this upcoming week. Okay. Big picture thinking is a must, as we have 4 and that feels perfect. To reach for that independence in a very bold kind of way. There's a focus on what you want to fly towards throughout the week as things are developing in a very fascinating way. You are magnifying, interesting, that was not what I meant to say. You are a magnet for what you desire throughout the week. So tread carefully as to what you wish for, what you actually think about, what you want to attract. We have giraffe spirit, so see the big picture, all right? I'll push to once again think about the big picture, to zoom out in a sense and think from that perspective. Think about what needs to change, what needs to be cut out in order to make the best out of where you're at and to make your way towards a certain change, development, to acquire what you desire. It feels like you are manifesting a lot of this time, and you may be too wrapped up in the details or certain tasks, you know, the going through the motions, if you will, and stepping back and looking at things, excuse me, from a larger perspective is going to benefit you greatly. We also have rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time. Now is a lucky time to give birth to something new or to plan for it. Now is a lucky time for you to believe in oneself. Interesting but corny all the meanwhile. You're going to find that you just see yourself in a better light than ever throughout the week, and that'll shock you for one reason or another, but you're being reminded that luck is on your side when it comes to your work, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to connections. You may just be very selective recently or throughout this week in general when it comes to who you want to socialize with or even give your resources, your time and energy, all right, being valuable. So we also have whale spirit, trust the great mystery. I just heard time for a deep dive as we do look at this imagery, and I feel like you're being pushed to dive into new experiences, new endeavors, to not get so wrapped up or so complacent with what feels normal or familiar, okay? To wrap yourself up with what feels fresh and new. And that's going to give you this, this new feeling that just pushes you towards where you're meant to be in a lot of ways, okay? I feel like these do go hand in hand, where you're pushed to step back and look at things from a larger perspective, and therefore trusting in the great mystery of where you want to head. You don't need to have it all figured out to move forward. With electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. I'm now hearing your larger than life personality will come into play throughout the week. It will come in handy. People will notice it, but this definitely came out before, right? The split deck, if I remember correctly. You being pushed to ride the waves as I look at the wave imagery in the background. Of your emotions, of your the way your mind's working throughout the week. and just how things unravel. I feel like you do have a lot going on, but are choosing to prioritize and work smarter, not harder at times, or most of the time rather. You're going to have several creative ideas throughout the week, and I want to push you to write them down. All right, you may not be able to utilize them or put them to use right away, but they will come in handy moving forward along your path. Bear with me. There is a focus on your Ten of Pentacles lifestyle and feeling as if it's been a bit of a struggle up until this point to acquire it. But again, luck is on your side. Luck is on your side. Okay, to continue from the Mermaid Tarot for Gemini. We have the Eight of Cups at the center of your reading. I'm being drawn back to the overall message, talking about how you're attracting what you want, what you desire when it comes to people, when it comes to change, when it comes to success in a lot of ways. Abundance is coming to mind. But I feel like there's a specific somebody or certain situations, or one situation, however it works for you specifically, that's stressing you out. And it's time for you to do what's right for you, period, or to plan to do so in the near future. Wanting a situation to be put to rest in a lot of ways, or being pushed to recognize it needs to, and to plan for a change once again with the Hierophant and the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Let's keep pulling. Flying out, we have the Hanged Man, all right? Or a woman is what they're saying. Push to recognize where you're feeling a bit trapped and restricted. Potentially you need to adjust your perspective on what's working and what's not, okay? Again, going back to a need to step back and look at things as a whole and reassess who and what's still working for you as you change, you grow, and develop as an individual. I'm hearing through your work especially. Inevitable changes on the horizon and you needing to plan for them and adapt to them, okay? I need to take the wheel of your own ship and just steer yourself towards new forms of success and recognize where you don't fit in anymore or never did. And that's an okay thing, you know? You don't always want to fit into every situation. It could be viewed as a compliment, to say the least. As I'm pushed to lose my breath, we have the Queen of Swords, being pushed to recognize who and what's not working for you once again, and to plan for or just use that sword to better your situation. We'll leave it at that. You could be feeling a bit defensive or just on guard or prepared to defend what you want to go after. They're saying don't forget you're attracting all kinds of abundance at this time, and that's what matters the most. It may be hard to embrace or just focus on the abundance because of the immense push to, the intense push rather, to focus on what's not working so you can improve one's life for the better. We have the Nine of Pentacles coming out here, and I feel like you're pushed to prioritize your independence. These definitely go hand in hand, as things may feel a bit dark at certain points in the week, but they're going to brighten up as you move forward. I'm now hearing sing your own song as we have the Moon card here. In this specific Moon card energy, imagery, with the music notes is talking about, you know, singing your individual Gemini song, utilizing your emotions that come to the surface throughout the week to your advantage, whether that means through your art, your work, creating music for some of you. Do not listen to emotional songs throughout the week, as I don't feel like it's going to help you with the progress, you're making when it comes to your emotional and just soul growth, okay? And you're gonna find that your emotions teach you something about where you want to head, about the progress you're making as an individual, and how much more there is on the horizon. You're going to recognize that even when you're emotional, what you think about is important, because that's part of what you're magnetically pulling towards you, attracting towards you. Your manifestation skills are definitely heightened at this time, so you need to recognize that and not focus on what you once desired and know now is not healthy for you, okay? I feel like your priority is definitely going to be your money, your career, wanting to see that lifestyle for oneself that you so deserve with the Ten of Pentacles, and being pushed to recognize your world is changing for the better, And that is a beautiful thing, right? But again, not everybody and everything is meant to come with you on that chariot towards that Ten of Pentacles lifestyle. But I really feel like, once again, luck is on your side when it comes to money, when it comes to career, when it comes to what you want to achieve. So think thoroughly, but in a simplistic way, about what you desire at this time. And it's yours, period. Okay? So let's answer your question. For Gemini. Alrighty, we're getting an answer of no. You got a no. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself an amazing week, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Gemini.